Hello and welcome to the Empathic Designer podcast. I'm your host Vaidishwaran. A learning consultant's report is one of the first steps towards the creation of a learning initiative and a long-lasting relationship with your client. In today's episode, we will look at the structure and some of the key components that go into creating a learning consulting report. In a nutshell, a typical learning consulting report consists of a problem statement describing the problem that the client is facing, an analysis of the problem from the consultant's perspective, followed by the consultant's recommendation and or solutions to address this problem statement. Your learning consulting report begins with a cover sheet. Ensure that this is well designed and it clearly states the name of your organization and the name of the initiative for which you are submitting this report, along with the date of submission. Your next section will be the table of contents. If you're submitting this report as a soft copy, make sure that the elements in your TOC are hyperlinked to the respective pages so that they can be easily accessed by the reader. Your report should open with an executive summary that presents an outline of the problem and proposes the problem statement that needs to be addressed in the report. It is a good practice to keep this section brief and to the point. This section will then be followed by the background. This is where you will provide the background to the evolution of the problem statement and also provide some additional information and statistics to substantiate the problem statement. When working with statistics, it's important to focus on only those statistics that actually matter for the problem statement. It is also a good idea to convert these stats into infographics with icons for better engagement and understanding. This section is followed by the analysis section where the consultant dives deep into the problem statement and provides a logical chain of analysis of various factors resulting in the formulation of the problem statement and provide details of the various factors to be considered as part of the solutioning phase. This section is aimed at convincing your reader of your understanding of the problem in hand and the factors that you have considered as part of your solution. The next section is the solution itself. In this section, you can provide the various options for addressing the problem statement. While providing options, it is important to get in touch with the ground realities that include physical constraints, time constraints, technological constraints, organizational constraints, and of course, budgetary constraints. And it is important to justify your solutions on these parameters. Make sure that you keep yourself as honest and pragmatic as possible in this particular phase, as this plays a major role in gaining the trust of your client and as a consultant being accepted as a partner and your findings and recommendations being considered. In addition to the description, a good strategy is to provide this information in a tabular format as well for the reader to make a visual comparison of the various options that you're providing and their features. Once you've sent this report to your client, ensure that you schedule some time to follow up on the report with a presentation to discuss your solutions in detail and address any questions or concerns your client might have to take this solution phase to the next stage. I hope you found this particular episode useful. Thanks a lot for tuning into this edition of the Empathic Designer podcast. If you like what you heard, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more great content. You can also hit the bell icon for getting those regular updates from my channel. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a note in the comment section below, and I'd love to have a conversation with you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.